What is up, DW Nation? It's your boy Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling, coming to you guys with another Raw Recap, and as well as the WWE news. So we have an update on Daniel Bryan. I'll let you know about that. And NXT Champion Karrion Kross makes his Raw debut last night. I will tell you how that goes. And for Raw, it was a good episode last night. I really enjoyed last night. It was one of the better ones I've seen this year. So I'm going to break that down for you guys. We have a new challenger for Bobby Lashley. We have a new women's champion. And John Cena is back. Yes, I said it. John Cena is back. So I will break it all down for you guys. So sit back and relax. So, an update on Daniel Bryan. For those who don't know, Daniel Bryan wrestled Roman Reigns a few months ago, and it was a retirement match pretty much. If Daniel would have won, he would have been the Universal Champion, but if he lost, which he did, then he would have to leave WWE under Roman stipulations. So, yeah, Daniel Bryan lost a few months ago, but an update, though, nobody has really heard from him lately, though. I mean, a rumor is he's supposed to sign with AEW, but nothing has been discussed about that yet, and he's not on the WWE roster anymore. So, if AEW can make a push for Daniel Bryan, they're just adding more star power to their brand, and it will be another great addition. Do I see him having a bright future in AEW? I honestly don't think so, because he's kind of past his prime, and you know, he's a dad too, so I really think he just needs to hang it up for good. But then again, it's wrestling, so expect the unexpected. So last night, the NXT Champion Karrion Kross made his Raw debut last night against Jeff Hardy, and pretty much this went south, because I do not like the outcome of this match, because Karrion Kross actually lost this match, and he lost by a roll-up, and that does not look good for Karrion Kross. I don't know why WWE would do that. Like, I am not a fan of that. I actually want somebody to beat Karrion Kross, like, fair and square. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from Jeff Hardy, but Karrion just can't lose to a guy like Jeff Hardy. No offense to Jeff Hardy, but yeah, you build up a great character in Karrion Kross, and you move him up to Raw only to lose to Jeff Hardy on his debut. I'm not a fan of that. Just come on, WWE, you gotta do better than that. Poor Karrion. So that's a wrap for the WWE news. I broke down Karrion Kross, his Raw debut, and I gave y'all an update on Daniel Bryan. So now let's get into Raw. And like I said, Raw was great last night. I really enjoyed it, and I'm about to discuss what happened right now. So John Cena is back. Yes, John Cena. We haven't seen John Cena in a year since his loss to The Fiend. And yes, he actually returned Sunday night at Money in the Bank after Roman Reigns' match with Edge, and he had a face-off with Roman Reigns. So last night he cut a promo, And he addressed the WWE crowd, and he says he's tired of Roman Reigns, and his reign has been, it's time for someone else to be champion, saying he's tired of him and he's overhyped, and somebody needs to knock him down to a peg. And he also says he's ready to see him on Friday Night SmackDown. So I can't wait till Friday to see how Roman is going to respond to John Cena being back. And John Cena, we'll see if this is really the end, or we'll just see what else WWE has in store for him. So we have new Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair going up against Rhea Ripley in a match made official by WWE official Adam Pearce. And Charlotte was not happy about that. She knows how tough of an opponent Rhea Ripley is, and Rhea, she's out for revenge because she wants her title back, which I do not blame her. But Charlotte was not happy. But they faced off later on in the match. Later on in Raw. But what happened on Sunday, Rhea Ripley, the former Raw champion, she lost her belt to Charlotte Flair. So that's how Charlotte Flair got the title back. And now she gets a rematch versus Charlotte that happened last night. And the match was actually pretty good. I enjoyed this match, but it was Charlotte who came out on top and retained her belt. However, after the match, Rhea attacked Charlotte Flair, and then new Money in the Bank winner for the women's, Nikki Ash, attacks Charlotte Flair, and she comes out with her Money in the Bank briefcase, and she cashes in on Charlotte Flair. I was not expecting this, and Nikki Ash, or ASH, however you say it, she has a successful cash in, and she is now our new Raw Women's Champion. Like I said, I was not expecting that last night. And I know Charlotte going to be hot going into next Monday. She going to be pissed. But just brilliant job by Nikki ASH. So, brilliant work. So my last highlight of the night on Raw. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff that happened last night on Raw. But in my opinion, the last highlight that happened for me was Bobby Lashley's open challenge. And yes, he had an open challenge for anybody for the WWE Championship. And MVP, he calls Bobby Lashley the most dominating champion ever. So, of course he's going to hype up his guy and all that. So after that, we see Keith Lee come out to face off against Bobby Lashley. Yes, we haven't seen Keith Lee in a while. So this match, I was thinking going to be a banger. And it was at first, but then it fell downhill because, Keith Lee, he put up a good fight the first few seconds of the match, but pretty much Bobby just overcame him, and he dominated Keith Lee, and he got the W as expected. So Bobby, he's still on the tear again. But then after the match, we see Goldberg return. Yes, Goldberg, and he gets in Bobby's face, and he yells, "I'm next." So yes, we're going to see Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. And I am not a fan because Goldberg he's old and he needs to sit his butt down somewhere. even though there was stuff that I didn't like on Raw last night, it was still, I thought it was still a pretty good episode for pretty much a lot that happened last night. But, yeah, Goldberg, you need to sit your butt down somewhere and hang it up. So that does it for my Raw recap and WWE news. I'm Asante Grundy from the Disciples of Wrestling, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in once again. We love delivering content for you guys, so just stay tuned and keep up with us. Hey, we're moving this thing along, so it's going to be a fun ride. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Love y'all.